welcome to today's video. I am on a cliff top in Cornwall. I've come out for a little bit of fresh air. I had a week or two where I was feeling a little bit artistically blocked, if I'm really honest, and didn't quite know how to get myself out of that funky blocked place. And what I did was I just took all the pressure off myself, didn't think about trying to do pieces of work that I'm going to sell. I just played. I got my sketchbooks out. I'd been given a few sketchbooks for my birthday, and I just have a really lovely time sketching and playing and collaging and just trying things out and reconnecting with myself. So I hope you enjoy today's playful video. I come out with my sketching group, and just the sheer fact of being in such a beautiful location, Helston Boating Pond, with all these magnificent trees, I already feel inspired, even if, as you'll find out in the video, I forget my glue. We had a couple more minutes. I just did a really rapid, like sort of 6-7 minutes, something like that. Oh, my lovely pile of collage papers that I couldn't use because I had forgotten my glue. Anyway, I'm going to make sure I always have glue in my bag from now on in. So I come back into the studio and I'm feeling quite inspired after being at Helston Boating Pond, and I start collaging. I kind of don't have a particularly clear plan in my head. I just start playing. My sketchbook is a place to play and just experiment and try things. So we've got this lovely big sea white sketchbook for my birthday in A3 size, and I played around with this collage. I kind of feel like I'm in early experimentation phase with these, but I'm kind of, it was meant to be a sketchbook study, not a finished piece of art, and it ended up probably being more finished than I had planned it to be. This blue, kind of got a tiny bit of it there and a bit on the ducks. May just put a little blue, have to lift up her feet because they're stuck down now, and put a little blue puddle or something. I just feel like maybe the blue could be balanced a little bit better. But I experimented with the reflections. I still need to maybe come in and put some more paintbrush marks in this section here because it's sort of slightly smudged. But I'm kind of quite happy with it, quite enjoying the reflections. Quite like the sort of slightly jaunty kind of angle of the trees, sort of lightly leaning and things. Yeah, I'd forgotten just how much I love this sort of collaging. So I think that I feel a bit rusty, but I feel like I want to get back into collaging in quite a big way. I still feel like I'm trying to find something, because my oil paintings that you would have seen in my earlier paintings, I was doing that style for quite a long time, and since I injured my arm, I just can't hold my arm up at an easel. And yeah, so I still can't do that at the moment. So this has been really, the last few months have been really about what can I do. And although my arm is so much better, I still can't stand with my arm in the air for long periods of time. So something flat like collage on the table is working for me well. And then I'll show you the next page. I went for it colour wise. I'd made some bits of paper for me, and then I was doing a workshop with some kids, and I'd put some inks onto some bits of paper and made all these stripes and things and done the splatters on these bits of paper, and I thought, oh, I'll just use some of these bits up because I was enjoying them. Thought about art and how it's like not linear in terms of your creativity, and looking at the surfers, it reminded me it's a bit like catching a wave, and then you fall off for a bit and then you catch another wave. I was very philosophical on the beach today. It's just been nice to have a walk on the beach, and I've taken my socks and shoes off and paddled and grounded and walked in the sand, watched the dogs play on the beach, looked in rock pools, looked at the streams running down the beach, and I've just noticed, and I'm also busy to don't always allow myself time to do these things, and I already feel uplifted and refreshed and ready to tackle this video editing. Sometimes it makes my head want to explode. I then played some more. I just worked intuitively. I had lots of scraps of paper, patterns that I'd made, and I just started popping them down into my A3 sketchbook, and I had in mind that maybe I'd like to play around with a character, and one of my Victorian ladies appeared on the page. I'd be a little bit more careful with my gluing if I was doing an actual finished piece of work. I'm just going to leave that bit sort of sticking, not stuck down properly yet, because I might want to put the leaves sort of coming in at the back there. I think I'm going to give him a little sort of black nose or something. His ear's pink and his collar's pink, so I think it needs to be a different colour. So I just need to find the paper for that. So I just drew a sort of a very quick outline of a tree, and I know that I did some of these striped papers in a previous video, and I am doing like a more of an abstract collage with them, but I've got some bits that I'm going to use this, like the 2 lines are really handy for like doing some really nice leaves. So I'm just going to use that to create some lovely leaves up in the tree here, and I might just do some, not do them all stripy because the eye likes difference. So it likes kind of, if you're doing some sheep in the field, say, maybe just don't do them all exactly with exactly the same markings. You might do a little black one, or one with white legs, one with black legs. Shaun the sheep, if you know who he is. And just adding some details on. This really is a play. It's just evolved. Just, oh, I'll do a lady, and then it's evolved into something, and just having fun. Not too worried about the outcome. It's sketchbook at the end of the day, and it's just about being playful and trying things. And if I don't try things, I won't know how it looks. Like, I'm not sure if I love the tree with the outline, but it kind of felt like I didn't want to put like a big collaged piece. I wanted something a bit lighter in there. I was going to do the little dog trailing behind, but I might just contain it all to the 1 page, and maybe the dog on the other dog's back, who knows. Or maybe a little doggy sticking out of a handbag that she's holding. That might be quite nice. And I'm just going to do things like, so I've got some of this sort of pinky down here. I might bring a few pinky leaves up into the trees up here. I mean, we're going into autumn here in the UK, but don't think that the trees have dropped that much yet, not that I've noticed, but I might do a few leaves having fallen on the floor. So I've got this little Royal Talon sketchbook, which I bought recently. It's lovely, apart from Hadn't really thought about the white creamy cover. It's getting pretty dirty, but what I will do at some point is I will just decorate it. So I have been playing around with some really quick collages, just some bits and pieces of paper that I had in my collage box. So there's some bits of sgraffito, there's some of the striped papers that I made recently that I've just added in to make it look like ground. Just cut out some bits of paper and put some patterns on, so with my near colours, so that was fun. Not so keen on that one, but it's just sort of having a play, so that's fine. Like this one. Oh, hang on a minute, oh yeah, there was a quick sketch I did there on the beach, really rapid one, and then some more collage. I'm really enjoying the collage at the moment. These were just lots of scraps of paper that I had, bits of jelly printed paper, some sort of run-off bits of paper from when I paint sheets and the paper goes off the edge, some sgraffito bits again, and then some other scraps of collage paper that I had in my bag, and another one, again some sgraffito. I might darken the sky on this one because I kind of feel like the sky and the hills are too similar in colour, but these are just really small experiments. And then these are the sketches that I did out at the Helston boating pond. I also just had a play with some more collage. I'd been over to Mousel Sketching a few weeks ago, and I just had fun collaging. This isn't finished. I don't know which boats are going to stay yet. Don't know, that cloud might be different. Don't know whether the cat's going to stay. I'm enjoying the little houses. Enjoying some of these bushes up here. Again, some of them may stay, some of them may go. So just lots of kind of little finishing off decisions to make, and need to stick the harbour wall down and things like that, and put a little bit of the fencing around it. I was thinking about the Mousel cat. I don't know whether you've heard of that book. Bought it for my daughter when she was little and she loved it. The things that really helped me get unblocked were going out sketching with my group and visiting a new place, playing in my sketchbook and playing intuitively. Just seeing what came up from within really helped, and also which mediums I was drawn to. Particularly obviously was drawn to collage in a very big way, and taking time out on the beach, having walks, just allowed ideas to bubble up, allowed me some quiet time to get in tune with myself, and just allowing myself to be, just being. As human beings, sometimes we just need to be. Thanks ever so much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please do like, subscribe and press the notification button, and I'll see you again very soon.